This is the story of Benjamin H. Jenkins, the most wonderful, acclaimed, and fantastic chess player who ever roamed the earth. Now, Terence Barker was a humble lad, but without exaggeration had the single greatest prowess with the board. The king's game was his child's play, and he would play most every day. And sure enough, every day he scored. He'd play as white, he'd play as black, his king protect, with rook attack, he'd wipe out foolish rivals with his art. His forehead dry, demeanor calm, never with a sweaty palm. His win streak was as steady as his heart. For years and years he honed his craft, and as his queen moved fore and aft, rumors grew of a challenger out west. But Terence, he didn't bat an eye. A challenge he would not deny. He didn't fret, because he was the best. The lines for entry were enormous. Security there had to inform us this place would only fit 10,000 geeks. And I was there that fateful day. Worth it, though I had to pay allowance for the next 11 weeks. The crowd was restless till the moment. In came Terence and opponent. We all hushed and stared as in they came. Slowly then, they crossed the floor, inch by inch, to board from door. They shook hands and then began the game. We saw his opponent tense at Terry's Sicilian defense. We nudged each other, giving thumbs-up signs. We anticipated plunder, hoping he'd fall for that classic blunder, going against a Sicilian when chess is on the line. Surprisingly, as if he'd planned it, the rival used the Smith-Moore gambit, daring Terry B to call his bluff. I brushed my shoulder with my neighbor, and judging by the start it gave her, we agreed the rival knew his stuff. Steadily, with tensions mounting, a dozen pieces captured and counting, the winning team approached an even bet. Rain began to hit the ceiling, and suddenly I lost all feeling as I saw Terry B begin to sweat. The moves got faster, desperation. The clouds lit up in consternation as gods looked down on players neck and neck. A bishop here and two pawns there, they moved from square to square to square, and just like that our hero was in check. The crowd looked at each other blankly, and no one could believe it, frankly, Master Terence Barker least of all. Who was this man, this unknown zero, and just how had he pushed our hero, Terence Barker, up against the wall? Then through the windows we were blessed as rain and clouds all coalesced into the shapes of ancient Viking gods. Thor and Frigga were resplendent. Even Loki, in attendance, urged our failing champ to beat the odds. Then toward the night, his fingers crept, the halogens flickered and lightning leapt. He made his move as thunder shook the sky. And I saw Odin's one-eyed stare, and by that single sight, I swear, I won't forget that move until I die. The knight, eight-legged, power ample, he took out bishop, beaten, trampled, out of check as if by grand design. The rival gave a single nod, a trap that even fooled the gods. His king was dead before he could resign. Just when things were never darker, triumphed Master Terence Barker. He stood up, shook Bobby Fischer's hand. And we all cheered and laughed and yelled and wept then as we all beheld the single greatest chess player in the land. And then one day, Benjamin H. Jenkins came and just mopped the floor with them. Man, that was a game. Let me tell you about it sometime.